Hi guys, in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be reacting to Monsta X's new comeback, Love. And it's kind of like a lame name, I gotta say. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the song is gonna be lame, because their last several comebacks have honestly been pretty good. The only one which was a little bit weaker, I guess, was a little bit of like Love Killer. That was probably the weakest one, but ever since uh, Follow, which was all the way back in 2019, they've been pretty good with a lot of their songs. And even before that, they were good, but I've really started to focus on them back then when I started my YouTube channel also. And their last song, Rush Hour, I honestly really love that one. It was one of my favorite songs of last year even, so I'm hoping that this one is gonna be as well, but with such a generic name like this, I'm worried that it's gonna be kind of generic as well. The song itself is gonna be generic, but there's only one way to find out, so without further ado, let's get into Monsta X's Love and see how I'm gonna feel about it in 3, 2, 1.
넌 사랑이 뭐라고 생각해?
We love it this time and now. We back again once again.
Okay, my worries are gone.
이제야 찾아낸 너와의 시절 속에 다시 빠져들어 순수했던 나의 너와의 감정을 꺼낸 이 순간.
It's definitely a little more chill compared to like even Rush Hour, but it's fine. It still feels like Monsta X. Is he singing? Yeah, this one is a little all over the place, I gotta say. And I love Kihyun's voice.
Sit back and enjoy the show. Feel my rhythm and flow. We can take it fast or slow. Come to my party. 딱 한 번이면 넌 다시 내게 BRB. You, only you be my VIP. You, 어차피 나랑 같이 BIG. 더 피하지 못한
Okay, the rap part is awesome. But the song is definitely a little all over the place. And even for the most part it's like good, but there's just these weird parts in the song where it just really slows down for whatever reason. Like this. I really don't like this part of the song. And this is definitely not better than Rush Hour. Nowhere even close.
If you want me, then dance with me.
I'll still give it obviously a second listen before I decide how I feel about it, but it's definitely a controversial song for me. The only parts of the song that I seem to actually like are the rap parts and Kihyun's parts. Also the parts where Johani, I think that's what his name is. The parts where he kind of sings, those are also pretty cool parts. I guess at least this is something somewhat different for Monsta X, at least from the song structure side of things. I feel like it's a little different. But yeah, I honestly, I know that might sound harsh, but I feel like this might be their worst title track at least my least favorite. From back when I started listening to them with like Hero until now, this might be my least favorite title track of theirs. Or should I say even more so, a song with a music video. Because before that, I know they have some songs, but like their debut song, but I don't think I really like that one, and I haven't really listened to it, so I can't really judge it properly. But out of all of their music videos that I've seen, which, like I said, include everything from Hero until now, this is easily my least favorite. Easily. And it's just that because it's just kind of all over the place. There are parts of it that I like, a lot even. But as a whole, it just doesn't really work for me. I don't know. And it is sad, but I guess my gut was right. But still, we're still gonna give it a second listen before I say my final thoughts. And honestly, I don't even have much to say about it that I already didn't say, because it's just such a song like that. It doesn't really give me much to talk about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it again and see how I'm gonna feel about it after the second listen in 3, 2, 1.
넌 사랑이 뭐라고 생각해?
It just kind of feel like it was just trying to go for too many things.
We love it this time and now. We back again once again.
I like this beginning here.
헤매고 있던 데들 사랑의 의미 이제야 찾아낸 너와의 시절 속에 다시 빠져들어 순수했던 나의 너와의 감정을 꺼낸 이 순간.
But it really, for whatever reason, kills all the energy right here. And even more so here. I like him kind of singing though. And it boosts up a little bit for the chorus, but even then, it's not like it's the most explosive chorus or anything. It's just okay. I don't know, it's just really kind of weird. It does feel weirdly, I don't know what's the word to describe it. It feels kind of forced. And it's like it didn't know where it wanted to go. And I wonder if the fact that the group is, their contracts are running out soon, I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Because I think there's a possibility that they might actually disband now. If I'm not confusing them with some other group, but I'm pretty sure they debuted in 2015, 7 years. Fits. I'd rather you pick either fast or slow instead of constantly switching. I don't like the trend of shove 5 different songs into one song. I hate it. I only hope that's not a glimpse into the 5th generation of K-pop, because that might stop me from being a K-pop fan. Man, I really like the way he sounds when he kinda sings, man. It's so good. So is Kihyun. But yeah, not gonna lie, kind of disappointed, but to be honest, it's not like I had like crazy expectations anyway. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. I don't want to talk about it too much, because I feel like I only have really negative things to say about it, and I try to be balanced in critiquing stuff, so I try to point out both positives and negatives. And for the positives, I pretty much told you. There are parts of the song that I like, but I really feel like this was just kind of half-assed for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe that's what they intended. Probably that's what they intended, because it doesn't feel like this wasn't meant to be like this, but I just don't really like what they were going for in that case, you know? I wish if they either stuck with the slower part or the faster part, it would have been fine. But not with both at the same time. It just clashes too much, and it just destroys any enthusiasm that I could have, because just as I'm kind of getting into the song, it starts to slow down. It slows down even more. And then there's the chorus where it starts up again, but it's nowhere near enough to justify that kind of drop, you know? It's just like it's weirdly low energy there, and it just kills my enthusiasm for the song. So, in terms of a rating for this, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna give it an 8.3 out of 10. The last song that I checked out was Le Seraphim's Fearless, and that one had the same kind of like lack of enthusiasm from me, and I gave that one 8.2 out of 10, so I guess for this one I am gonna give it an 8.3 out of 10. Because it's still decent, but, man, I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this. And I feel like other people are also not gonna be too big of a fan of this, but I feel like they're definitely gonna like it more than people have seemed to like Le Seraphim's Fearless, so there's that. But yeah, what did you guys think about this song? Comment your thoughts down below, and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one Patreon on Patreon, Deadpool. Thank you for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment, and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!